Let's get real, you have big dreams, maybe writing a book, starting a business, or getting in shape, but then there's that heavy feeling. Not today, maybe tomorrow. The comfy couch calls and suddenly, your dreams are on hold. You're not alone. Most people feel this tug of war between ambition and inaction. It's not laziness or a flaw, it's just being human. We all struggle to turn ambition into action. The good news? You can bridge that gap. It's not about willpower or a personality overhaul. It's about understanding what's really going on and using practical strategies to get moving. Ready to get off that couch, literally and metaphorically? How can you be ambitious and still feel lazy? It's normal. Ambition is your vision. Laziness is often just your brain's way of avoiding discomfort. Your mind wants comfort, not challenge. Big goals feel risky, so your brain throws up roadblocks. Procrastination, doubt, hesitation. It's not a character flaw, it's a habit or a feeling. Labeling yourself lazy gives away your power. Recognize that resistance is normal and changeable. Your ambition is your superpower. Laziness is just a signal that something needs to shift. Maybe the task feels too big, or you're scared of imperfection. Understanding this dynamic lets you stop blaming yourself and start finding solutions. And those solutions are simpler than you think. Procrastination isn't simply about wanting to do nothing. It's not just laziness or a lack of willpower. There's often a deeper, more complex reason why we put things off. It's about the underlying emotions and psychological barriers that prevent us from taking action even when we know we should. Fear is a major culprit, a powerful force that can paralyze us. It whispers doubts and anxieties, making us question our abilities and potential outcomes. Fear of failure, the fear of not measuring up, and the fear of not being perfect. These fears can be incredibly debilitating, leading us to avoid tasks altogether rather than risk falling short of our own expectations. Perfectionism tricks you into waiting for the right moment, that elusive point in time when everything feels perfectly aligned and you're guaranteed success, which never comes. The right moment is a myth, a mirage that keeps us stuck in a cycle of procrastination. We tell ourselves we'll start when we have more time, more resources, or more knowledge, but those conditions rarely materialize. Overwhelm is another villain, a feeling of being buried under a mountain of tasks and responsibilities. It's when the sheer volume of work feels insurmountable, leaving you feeling lost and unable to take the first step. Big goals look impossible, like climbing a towering mountain without the proper gear or training. The sheer scale of the task can be so daunting that it triggers a sense of helplessness, so you avoid them, choosing instead to focus on smaller, less intimidating tasks, or simply escaping into distractions. When a task feels huge and complex, your brain chooses the path of least resistance, inaction. It's a natural survival mechanism designed to conserve energy and avoid perceived threats. Lack of clarity also kills motivation. When you're unsure of what needs to be done or how to do it, it's easy to get stuck in a state of confusion and uncertainty. If you don't know where to start, you don't start at all. The absence of a clear roadmap can lead to paralysis, preventing you from taking even the smallest step forward. Vague goals lead to vague actions, which means no action. If your objectives are ill-defined and lack specificity, it's difficult to create a concrete plan of attack. These are real psychological barriers, deeply ingrained patterns of thought and behavior, not mere excuses or character flaws. But once you spot them, bring them into the light, you can fight back and reclaim control over your actions, identify your villains, name them, understand them, and acknowledge their presence in your life. Is it fear, that nagging voice of self-doubt? Is it perfectionism, the relentless pursuit of an unattainable ideal? Is it overwhelm, the feeling of being drowning in responsibilities? Or is it a lack of clarity, a fog that obscures your path forward? Then, and only then, you can use targeted strategies, tailored to address your specific challenges, to move forward with confidence and purpose. Let's get practical. We all know procrastination can be a real productivity killer, but it doesn't have to be. There are simple, actionable strategies you can implement right away to overcome that urge to put things off. These aren't complex theories or abstract concepts. They're real-world techniques designed to help you take control and get things done. First, the 5-second rule, a powerful tool to bypass your brain's natural resistance to starting something new. It's about interrupting the habit loop of procrastination before it even begins. When you think of a task, count down. It's a mental trigger that forces you into action before you can overthink it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move. Get up, take that first step, and break the cycle of inaction. The key is to physically move your body, This action signals to your brain that you're serious about starting. Don't let your brain talk you out of it. The moment you hesitate, your mind will conjure up reasons to delay. Act before the excuses flood in. Second, start ridiculously small. Overwhelming tasks are procrastination magnets. Break them down into such tiny steps that they become almost laughable to avoid. Write one sentence, just one. That's it. The goal isn't to complete the entire project, but simply to initiate momentum. Put on your workout shoes. Don't even commit to the workout itself, just the shoes. You'll likely find that once you've taken that small step, continuing becomes much easier. Make it too easy to skip. The smaller the initial action, the less resistance you'll encounter. Tiny actions break inertia, like the first domino in a chain reaction, and make starting easier. Once you've overcome that initial hurdle, the rest often flows more naturally. Build routines. Establishing consistent patterns in your day can significantly reduce the mental effort required to start tasks. Set a fixed time for your important tasks. Treat it like an unbreakable appointment with yourself. No debate, just do it. When the designated time arrives, begin without questioning or negotiating. Routines automate action, turning previously daunting tasks into second nature, and reduce decision fatigue. By eliminating the need to constantly decide when and how to start, you conserve mental energy for the task itself. Try time blocking, a powerful scheduling technique. Schedule specific times for your tasks, allocating dedicated blocks of time for focused work, and focus only on that. During your time block, resist the urge to multitask or switch to other activities. Turn off distractions, silence your phone, close unnecessary tabs, and create a distraction-free environment, and give it your full attention. Deep work requires sustained focus, so eliminate anything that might pull you away. Knowing you only have to focus for a set time, even if it's just 25 minutes, using the Pomodoro technique, makes big tasks manageable. Breaking down overwhelming projects into smaller, time-bound chunks makes them less intimidating and easier to tackle. These aren't magic, but they work. They are practical tools that, when applied consistently, can significantly reduce procrastination and boost your productivity. Use them consistently. The key to success is to integrate these strategies into your daily routine and make them habits. Start now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The best time to overcome procrastination is always right now. Let's talk about how big dreams often begin in the smallest of ways. It's easy to get caught up in the grand vision, the ultimate goal, but the truth is, lasting success is usually built brick by brick, action by action. We're going to explore how embracing small starts can lead to significant achievements, and how this approach can be applied to various aspects of life. Meet Sarah. She dreamed of an online bakery, filled with delectable treats and a loyal customer base, but felt overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the undertaking. The thought of setting up a website, sourcing ingredients, and marketing her creations seemed like an insurmountable challenge. Instead of trying to build everything at once, which can often lead to paralysis and inaction, she decided to bake just one batch of her signature cookies. She carefully photographed them, showcasing their deliciousness and visual appeal. That tiny step, that single batch of cookies and those enticing photos, led to her first online sales. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. And from there, her business grew, one small, manageable action at a time. Each sale fueled her motivation, each positive review validated her efforts, and each new recipe expanded her offerings. Then there's Mark. He harbored a long-held ambition, to run marathons, to conquer the 26.2-mile distance, and experience the exhilaration of crossing the finish line. But Mark hadn't exercised consistently in years. The thought of running a marathon seemed impossibly daunting, a goal so far removed from his current reality. So instead of immediately signing up for a race or attempting a grueling training schedule, he started with something incredibly simple: walking to the end of his street every day. That initial 5-minute walk gradually became longer walks, as Mark's stamina and confidence increased. Then he incorporated short bursts of jogging into his routine, which eventually evolved into full-fledged runs. This consistent commitment to tiny actions, to incremental progress, steadily built his fitness level and transformed his physical capabilities. Neither Sarah nor Mark achieved their goals through giant leaps or overnight transformations. They both started small, embracing the power of initial, manageable steps. They stayed consistent with their efforts, even when progress seemed slow or insignificant. And ultimately, they both saw big results, achieving their respective goals and experiencing the satisfaction of their hard work. Real, lasting change doesn't usually come from dramatic overhauls. It happens through small, determined steps taken consistently over time. So don't wait for the perfect moment, the ideal conditions, or the complete plan. These things rarely materialize. Just start, with whatever you have, wherever you are. Your small start, that initial action, is the key to unlocking big wins and achieving your most ambitious goals. Embrace the power of small, and watch your dreams unfold. Discipline isn't punishment, it's your ally. It's about building habits that support your goals, not forcing yourself to do things you hate. Start with one small daily habit that aligns with your ambition. Make it so easy it's automatic. Like 10 minutes of planning or 15 minutes of practice. Routines reduce decision fatigue and make action predictable. For example, work on your most important task every morning at the same time. No debate, just action. The goal is to show up, even on days you don't feel like it. Don't worry about quality at first, just do the thing. Showing up builds resilience and self-discipline. Over time, these small habits become your foundation. That's how you turn discipline into your superpower. Consistency beats intensity, talent, and even motivation. Small daily actions compound into massive results. 1 paragraph a day becomes a book, 5 minutes of meditation builds calm, short walks create fitness. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. Don't wait for the perfect plan or mood, just move forward even if it's messy. Make your daily action non-negotiable, like brushing your teeth. Build it into your routine, morning, night, whenever works for you. Celebrate consistency, not just outcomes. Each day you show up, you win. The big results, they're just the byproduct of your daily commitment. Consistency is the real secret. Keep moving, even if it's just an inch. That's how you achieve big change. How much time do you spend thinking, planning, or worrying instead of acting? That's analysis paralysis. Feeling productive but actually stuck. You'll never feel 100% ready, and the perfect moment won't come. The antidote? Action, not more thinking. Even a small, imperfect step gives you feedback and momentum. Stop overthinking. Just do something today. Pick the smallest possible action and take it. Use the 5-second rule if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The first step is the hardest, but it breaks the spell of inaction. Action breeds clarity and confidence. Are you going to keep thinking? Or will you take that first step? The time is now. Picture yourself a year from now. Who do you want to be? Every small step you take today builds that future self. This journey isn't just about goals, it's about who you become. You'll grow more resilient, disciplined, and confident. Each challenge and win adds to your self-worth. Progress matters more than perfection. There will be setbacks, accept them, learn, and keep moving. The path isn't straight, but every step counts. Start small, build routines, and embrace consistency. Stop overthinking, just act. Your ambition is powerful, don't let it fade. You're capable of amazing things. Your future self will thank you for starting today.